Hey guys, it's Amanda from AmandaReads, and I have kind of a book haul. It's not that many books, but I have accumulated some, so I just wanted to share with you what I've gotten. This goes back to May, June, and none yet this month. So I had a yard sale with my boyfriend and both of our families, and afterwards we took all the extra stuff that didn't get sold to Savers, and I never knew that Savers had books. They have like brand new books for super cheap. Savers is like its own book outlet, alright? So if you have a Savers near you, you should go. So the books I got at Savers were Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, and it is a beautiful cover, and I ripped it, so I'm a bad person. I know nothing about this book. All I know is that it is considered a classic, and I don't have any classics, and I loved this cover, so I just had to get it. And it has like the beveled pages. Oh, when I saw this I was just obsessed. And this is like originally $16, and I think I got it for $1.99, and it's like perfect condition except for the fact that I ripped it. I also got from Savers, which I've been looking for forever, but they're so expensive on Amazon, is A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein and Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. Now, these are books that I'm sure many of us have grown up with. They're those silly little poems. Are they in very good condition? Oops. Are they in great condition? No. They're not at all. This one is. A Light in the Attic is great. It's like, look at that. Good. I mean, it's hardcover. It can take a bit. But Where the Sidewalk Ends, the bindings basically coming out. But these books are so expensive. Like, if you want to buy them, they're really expensive. When I was looking on Amazon, they were like 30 something, 40 something, and they're not books that I'm gonna like read front to back like repeatedly. They're just ones that I wanted to have because to take them out and look at like little poems sometimes. So it didn't bother me that one of them is a little, you know. Shel Silverstein's like the creepiest guy. Like, look at this picture. He looks like he's about to slice your throat open and drink your blood. I got these, I think each was like $2.99. So can you really beat that? No. And the last two books I got at Savers were Catching Fire and Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. I do not own any of the Hunger Games books. I have them on ebook, and I read them when I was in college, but I really want to have the physical copies. And these are amazing condition, hardcover. It says $10.99, but they were like $4.99 each, I think. And so I had to get them. So now I'll just have to buy Hunger Games in hardcover, and I might go back to Savers and see if they have it, because like I said, these are in beautiful condition. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. Oh, they weren't $4.99, they were $3.99. So that's even better. Like, let's be real. You can't get better than that. So I also went to Walmart, and every time I go to Walmart, I have to go to the book aisle. And I had about 4 books in my hand when I walked out of the book aisle, but I forced myself to only buy 2 because I really cannot be spending a lot of money this summer, as I am going to be moving, so I only bought 2. First I bought Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, and I'm assuming that this is the movie edition because it has the people that are playing them, so it obviously is. I don't really know much except for what I've heard from other booktubers, that there's a person who befriends a girl who is dying and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm excited to read this one, and I really want to see the movie, so that is another reason why I purchased this. Now, this next book that I purchased is a bind-up of 3 books. It's a complete trilogy in a bind-up, and I had to kind of like convince myself that it was okay to purchase this, because in my very first book haul from Book Outlet, I was new to Book Outlet. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was buying, and it wasn't the way to go. I ended up purchasing the second book in this trilogy, not knowing it wasn't a standalone, and the first and third book in the trilogy are almost always completely sold out on Book Outlet. I did have one chance to purchase them. I don't know why I didn't, and I've been regretting it ever since because I found that I really like this author. I read one of her books last month, so I knew that I really wanted this. So when I saw this trilogy in a bind-up, I was like, you already have the second one, what are you gonna do? So I'm not really sure I'm gonna do with the second one yet, but I do have all three now, and that is The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. It's a bind-up of all three books. The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and Will Always Have Summer. I already have It's Not Summer Without You, but that's my fault for not researching what I'm buying and paying attention. I really want to read this in August. I think I'm going to read this, as well as that huge Stephen King. So I was really excited when I saw this, and it was only like $10, so it was a deal. And finally, the last book I got was off Amazon, and this is just something like, I'm interested in this kind of stuff. I've told you before, I've been to a medium, and I'm interested in like symbolism and stuff like that. So I bought this Interpreting Intuitive Messages, the Book of Psychic Symbols by Melanie Barnum. This isn't really a book. I mean, you would read it from front to back. It's like her story mixed with different kind of symbols that you might find. So it's almost like a dictionary. I find this stuff fascinating, so I did end up purchasing this. It is considered to be a parapsychology book, so yeah. So those are all the books I purchased in the past 2 months. It's only about 8 books, which is actually pretty good for me, and I didn't go crazy and I held back. Got some thick ones though. So can you see them all? Can you see them all? There they are, and they are beautiful. And I don't know when I'm gonna read them, but I'm excited that I have them. Yeah, oh yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've read any of these, especially Anna Karenina, I know I'm not saying her first name right, but if you've read that and you know exactly what it's about without spoiling me, and you wanna let me know so I can decide when and how I want to take it on, I would really appreciate that. If anyone knows where I can get a cheap copy of the hardcover of The Hunger Games, also let me know about that as well. And that's pretty much all I have. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, whatever you want to do, send me an email. But I really appreciate you watching, and have a great day, and I hope you're doing really well with the reading month. Bye guys!